Welcome, Aries. Let's see what's going on for the month of March. Your birthdays are coming up. So, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sun. What's going on for the Aries? Aries. What is going on for the Aries? Okay. I'm going to look and see which weeks are good, Aries, before you make any decision in March. I see some sort of a regret. Okay. So, regrets are coming up. But the birthdays is coming up on the 21st of March. So that's good. Alright, let's see what's coming up for the first week. First week is a yes. The first week is a yes. Peaceful outcomes and a relaxing 8 of December. There you go. So this is going to be wonderful for the first week. Yes. No for the second week. Come back to bite you. Bitter taste goes sour. Okay, so be aware, Aries. Something is coming back to bite you. Bitter taste goes sour. That's for the second week. Third week, okay, no. Burn through money. Pour in investment. Broke. So Aries, be aware. Be careful. Whatever is happening. Be aware and be careful. And the last and final week. Not able to process. Close to negotiation. Aries, Aries, Aries. So we have a yes and 3 no's. So the first week is going to be the best week to make any decision. Whatever is happening. Okay, Aries. Don't get caught up. Let's see what's coming out. So we have the 4 of Swords. And that's in your house, Aries. So that's good. In your money house, I see you're basically asking, open for money. Trying to find inner strength. Then we see you're working in the 3rd house. So you could be working, collaborating with multiple people. Okay. 4th house, I see you're ending. Some of you could be moving out. Some of you could be moving away from a home. And the 5th house, I see you're collaborating with families. You're connecting. 6th house, I see you're asking for an offer. Some of you could be applying for a home. Because you're leaving one home to go and apply for a home. So I see you're either applying for a home or for a job. I see you're now seeing the truth about a situation that you were not seeing clearly. Could be a situation at work. I see you're dealing with an Aquarian person. This person is coming at you with the truth. I see a cycle is over. You're ending some sort of a relationship. I see some sort of a contract is ended for you, Aries. That's in the home or work. I see you're dealing with the Empress. This could be your mother. You're finding out something about your mother or your wife. This person is coming off as a Aquarian woman. And I see you are dealing with a Sagittarian woman. It could be you, Aries, that is dealing with karma. You, Aries women, that is dealing with karma. So be aware. All right, so this month is about applying for something, seeing the truth of something. The major issues are in the 7th house, the 9th house, the 10th house, and the 11th house. Okay. So, there could be divorce, separations that is going to be going on. You could be going through that at this moment. So please be aware. Okay, let's see what's coming out. You Aries are dealing with an officer, some sort of an investigation. An officer could be pulling you over on the road. So be aware of that, Aries. Yeah. Some sort of an eye honors is coming up, but that the eye honors is like it should have been, but it's not really. Okay, because they're all in the reverse. Then we have endings. Endings is in the 4th house. Something is going to be ending. You're leaving something. You're moving away from something. So some sort of an endings is in the 4th house. Ooh. Okay. So Aries. Yeah. I see some sort of application that you put in for work. That is it's a beige saggy. Ooh. Okay. So they're now finding out that a house is for a Capricorn person. This came up also for the Capricorns. 10th house. 10th house and 11th house. Okay, so they're looking at your wife very strangely because they are now recognizing what your wife was doing. Okay. So, I don't know if your wife is a Cancer, Leo, a Libran, but they're looking at your wife very strange. Something about your wife or your mother's house is coming up. So I see you departing or your wife is leaving you on red. That is coming up. Yeah, they're now recognizing that Cancer is a false person. Yeah, I see an Aquarian is speaking the truth. Cancer is a false person. Yeah, I see a new part is going to be open. I see some of you could be moving back at home with your parents. A lot of you Aries are dealing with a Sagittarian person. This is a issue that has been going on for a very long time. The Sagittarian person could be a sister, a wife, but there are issues with the Sagittarian person. All right. Okay. Oh, I've got my coffee. So here is, yeah, they're not recognizing that someone is very false. Whoever this false person is, an end is coming up for this false person. This false person is now seen as a Cancer, a Libran, or a Cancer. They're seeing that someone is very false. You're really recognizing and seeing that someone is false. Some sort of a contractual agreement that you Aries have at the workplace. This is going to be cancelled or break. They're going to be breaking some sort of a contract that you Aries have at the workplace. So you got to be aware. Okay, this contract is going to be broken. All right, so let's see. There's legal issues. And whoever this woman is, so for some of you is your wife or your mother. There's legal issues. Yeah, so I see you Aries wanted some sort of a new start. You Aries, your kids could be in some sort of a legal problem. This is also coming up. Okay, they recognize that you Aries businessman is under some sort of an investigation. Aries businessman with Leo. Okay, so if you're an Aries and you have business dealings with a Leo, they're investigating you. Yeah, they're recognizing something about a whole lot of money between you and a Leo. Some sort of a work being done by you and a Leo. I see that you Aries, if you are leaving the house, you have to pay your wife or the person that you live with. Okay, so that's going to be something for you Aries. Okay. A ending for a family. Some of you Aries This is a family that you have been close to it. An ending is coming up for a family because they are on to a family. So Aries, around you, there are issues that is happening around you. And it has to do with family issues. Whatever these family issues are, it has to do with legal situations surrounding families, okay? And an ending is coming up. Yeah, I see a whole lot of sadness for you, Aries, because you, Aries, and a Leo family could have co-created sadness for you, Aries, because of you could have applied for something. You could have put yourself down, especially Aries man, 50 years and older. You apply for something, you put yourself down. They're looking back at this. They're trying to figure out. You Aries have been having issues with the law. Some of you, not all of you. We're speaking about Aries men 60 years and older. Yeah, there's a lot of people that is very, very angry at Aries men 50 years and older. Like in the 60, 70, a lot of people are angry at you because they're looking at men 50, 60 years and older, and your wife has been a false person, okay? So Aries, I don't know what you were doing, how you got in this. You painted a picture of perfectness, and people around you are recognizing that it is far from what it is, okay? And there's a whole lot of issues surrounding money. I see an Aquarian person is coming after you and they want their money, okay? So it's as if you Aries collaborated, worked together with a Cancer or your wife and took a lot of money, gave out a lot of money, giving people false hope, and now people are coming back being very angry because an Aquarian person is saying, I want my money, okay? So you could have asked an Aquarian person to do something and now you can't deliver on it, okay? Some sort of a love affair is going to be over. Some of you Aries were connecting to someone in another place, another city. This person is going to be ending some sort of a love affair. They're definitely ending it. This energy of the world cycle is going to be over, okay? And it's all because of you were getting gift and money from this person. This person no longer is going to be financially helping you out of whatever the issue or the situation is. This person, yeah. I see that a whole lot of message is going to and from. A lot of you Aries had some sort of a affair of hookup on the work. This is not working out anymore. It's not working out anymore. Okay. So a lot of you Aries, you had some sort of a hookup on the work floor. You were dealing with a lot of issues and a lot of hookup on the work floor. Some sort of a contract that you Aries have is that, yes, they're investigating a woman. All of this woman is, they're investigating a Sagittarian and they're investigating your wife. So Aries, I don't know who is your wife, especially if this lady is an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person. That is in, yes. So this reading is like the rest of you Aries are smooth going, but older people are really having it. Older people are really dealing with it. There's so much anger at an old Aries man. They're very angry at an old Aries man. Okay. Extremely angry at a whole Aries man. And there is some of you Aries women who are thinking about going on a new part. A lot of you Aries women are thinking about going on a new part. There's a relationship that is going to be ended. There is no question about it. A lot of you Aries that have an affair with someone from another place, another city, that is going to be over. All right. Some of you who had started some sort of a new hookup, that is going to be over. A lot of you Aries men and your business partner could be under some sort of a screening or investigation. a lot of you Aries, there's a lot of money and gift. It's like you Aries could have been gifting someone, whether this person is at the workplace or gifting someone, but this is not working out anymore. Okay, whoever you were gifting or giving, a lot of breaks, it's not happening anymore. They're seeing a woman as a very false person. Okay, this woman, it's coming up as a Virgo and an Aquarian woman. So a lot of you are dealing with a Virgo or an Aquarian woman. Mercury is in Aquarius. So, if you are in a relationship with an Aquarian woman, or you're married to a Cancer woman or a Virgo person, they're now gathering a hold, because the anger in the 7th house is that they found out something about you Aries. Yeah, they're recognizing that the Aries woman is a false person. So a police is going to be shutting down someone or something. All right, there is something that is going on, and this woman is coming up as an Aquarian woman. It's a very false woman, or a Virgo woman, very false. So a lot of you Aries are going to be gathering some sort of information on this person. Whoever this Aquarian person is could have took something that was not there. There is just so much that is going on. The police is onto the Empress. So the Empress is the mother or the wife. This is someone is in government. They're looking at this person. This person is in government. The government is onto this person, is looking at this person. Okay, so a lot of you Aries women, 50 years and older, you want to leave a relationship, a connection. A lot of you recognize you Aries women, or you Aries women are balancing out yourself. Okay, you Aries women are recognizing your karma. They are looking at the mother figure. Okay, for some of you Aries is your mother. For if you Aries, your mother is a Sagittarian person. Your mother is going to be doing the right thing to make sure that a situation is resolved peacefully. So your mother is going to be doing the right thing. So who is this lady? Because you Aries who are married and have a business with your wife, I see there's a whole lot of stuff that is going to be happening. So if you're an Aries person that have a business with your wife, I see there is problem. Yeah, you had an affair at the workplace, Aries. You gave a young woman, yeah, your wife is sick. So you Aries that have run a business with your wife, you were sleeping around with your co-worker that was way younger than you were. Okay, and your wife is going to be ending this contract, and they're looking at your wife, how your wife got sick. Yeah, I see a lot of you Aries women, 50 years and older, you decide to leave maybe your marriage behind. Because you're now recognizing it is no longer fulfilling. Okay, it's no longer fulfilling. So a young lady is worried. You young Aries, you're worried because you and your mother is caught up in some sort of a crime for taking a lot of money and access. So you and your mother is caught up in some sort of a crime. And this is young Aries that have Sagittarian mothers. You're caught up in a crime. So, in your house, yeah, because they're finding out that a young lady, you Aries, was sleeping with someone at your workplace, sleeping with someone at the office, was gifting this person a whole lot of gifts. Your wife is now finding out about this, and your wife is now seeing what was going on. Yeah. So it's a little bit heavy because I see a lot of you are ending, especially for men. Men 65 and older is really dealing with some serious circumstances in your life. Okay. All right. So liquid courage. A lot of you men are on the bottle, drinking a lot to find liquid courage. There's a lot of police investigation. There's legal issues, unfinished business. You're going back to a Leo because you want to finish up something that you you were involved with this Leo. You want to go back to this Leo. You're on your knees. Yeah, there's a whole lot of things that is coming out on social media. I see people are looking on social media and gaining a whole lot of information over what has been transpiring. I see someone is going to surrender and walk away from their marriage or relationship. Okay, I see a lot of you Aries are seeing that someone is false in the marriage or relationship. Yeah, all of the party hooking up with friends, and that is going to come to an end. I see that you and a Leo was going out on the town. That is going to come to an end. So yes, they found out that you older Aries man had a third party in your marriage. They're now finding out. They're seeing the truth. A whole lot of sadness for you older men, because you older businessman was you seeing a young little girl and was gifting her. Okay, magnetic attraction. You have a magnetic attraction towards a Libran, but this Libran is angry at you. Okay, this Libran is really angry at you for whatever the reason is. Yeah, so an Aquarian person is going to come to your house and is going to be harassing you for money. Okay, this Aquarian person is going to be saying, yeah, you Aries have promised me money and I need money. I need financial help. Yeah. So a lover is going to be telling you Aries the truth. And I see that a Sagittarian woman, okay, a Sagittarian woman is going to be telling you the truth, Aries. I don't know what is going on with you, Aries, and the Sagittarian woman, but she's standing up in an upright. She's upholding her truth about what you have done and what you have been doing. Okay, this person could have been a sister, but it's a Sagittarian Ophiuchus person that is going to be really saying to you, Aries, you know, what you have done is basically not seen as natural. You roll the dice on a young lady, meaning that you roll the dice by going in a relationship with a young lady, okay? And now you have been giving this young lady a lot of gifts and paying this young lady to keep their mouth closed, okay? They're now going to be finding out. Yeah, I see changes is coming up for your wife or your mother. Big changes is coming up for your wife or your mother, because now they're recognizing and they're seeing the truth. This lady, whoever your wife or your mother is now recognizing and gathering a whole lot of understanding, putting the puzzle together, Aries. So I see a whole lot of family issues, but you Aries women, I see you're going to be walking away from a family. So Aries women who are married, I see you're going to be making some sort of a decision to walk away from a family because you're recognizing that this family is not really kosher. And you're going to be choosing to walk away from this family instead of getting in an argument, cut things off and move on with your life. All right, Aries. So I hope that this helped. Yeah, it's heavy. It's very heavy because your birthday is starting the 21st of March. And for you, Aries, this is very heavy. There is third-party relationship that is going on. A lot of you Aries men are going to be finding yourself in the rock and the fire, because it is for a man. You have been having an affair with a younger woman for a very long time, and this is a businessman who have an office affair. His wife is found out she got sick, and now a whole lot of changes is going to be happening. They're now recognizing that the woman is very, very false. Because I see an Aquarian person is going at you. So it's not really you, Aries, that is false. You, Aries, are going to be finding out that the woman is really, really false. I do love you guys. Namaste.